What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks, and today we got another Prize Picks video for you guys. In today's video, we are going to go to BVS 6 NBA player props that I love on the board for this Saturday, April 6 matchups. There's 4 games. It's a pretty small slate, but there's some good ones. The main one I'll be targeting is this Lakers versus the Cavs game. Love this game right here as the highest over/under of the night or of the day. This game's an earlier game at 1:30 for my time or 1:40 for my time. But I'm not sure whatever time it is for you guys, but I'm going to be uploading this video early, so hopefully you guys get to the picks and see this video before that. But with that being said, here's a little recap on yesterday's Flex Friday. As you guys can see, we went 5 out of 6. Unfortunately, Andrew Nembhard did not hit for us. He wasn't really taking any shots. He was just kind of like chilling in the corner, just really not really trying to get involved at all. Only 5 points, as you guys can see. I'm pretty sure he only had like 6 attempted shots in total that whole game. But we still doubled up our money if you guys tailed everything. Our player of the day is cash for us. Wendell Carter cash for us. Grayson Allen cash. DeAndre Ayton cash. And Gary Trent Jr. cash. So 5 out of 6 we'll go and take it. Still profit. And our player of the day, which is the main player that we give out to you guys. So hopefully you guys tailed this one and just got some good data and everything from this video. Good picks overall. And just if you guys pick and choose players from this video, hopefully it helped you out on that Flex Friday. So 5 out of 6, not bad. And in today's video, we're going to be giving you guys another 6. So before we get in those props, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It just means the word to me, bring grounding for you guys, trying to give you guys the best data that I could find on this Prize Picks board for these player props. Just breaking them down best of my abilities and just giving you guys the best value that I could find overall. But with that being said, we're going to go and hop right into the players we got for today. With our player of the day in today's video, we're going to be looking at Max Strus over his PRA, his 17.5 line. Love this line right here for him. He's been killing it recently. As you guys can see in his last 10 games, he's gone over 7 out of the last 10. So great value on this pick right here. And I love this matchup against Lakers. As you guys can see, this is my favorite game of the day. Love this matchup. As you guys can see in his last matchup, he did cover. He only had 33 minutes, though, in this game. As you guys can see in his last couple games, he's seen an increase. In his last 2, he's really seen an increase. Last game, he had 38 minutes played. So with all these games, he's just been going up recently and just love the value. That's what we like to look for. As you guys can see, he's been taking 8 shot or like damn near 10 shot or 9 shot attempts in his last couple games. So great value overall. As you guys can see in this matchup, he had 11 shot attempts with 33 minutes played. So with the uptick that he's been receiving recently, just love the value overall. He's been a dog on just scoring and doing everything recently. Just really been clicking in this offense, being consistent on rebounds and assists as well. And if we look at this matchup that we got for him position-wise against the Lakers, they're mid-tier on everything, points, rebounds, and assists allowed, 13th, 12th, and 16th ranked in all those, giving around 27 and 4 a game to that position. So this would be great value where this thrives. And again, I just love the matchup right here, just the way he's been playing recently. He's been taking his shots, been getting everything up. And if we look at this little thing right here, he's hit 5 out of his last 6 games on the road. So great value right there just overall for him to hit this line with the way he's been playing and just clicking recently. Love this pick overall, and this is our player of the day, Max Strus, over his points, rebounds, and assists, his 17.5 line. As you guys can see, it is a hot play right here, so we're going to continue riding with this one. Player of the day for us in today's video. With the second pick in today's video, we're going to be rocking with Jarrett Allen over his points and rebounds, his 26.5 line. I love this line for him, and this dude always goes crazy against the Lakers. This is just a matchup where he thrives in. As you guys can see if we go to his head-to-head games. In his last 3 head-to-heads against the Lakers, he's gone over this every single time. His last 2 going well over, just hitting this line easily. As you guys can see, Lakers against that center position, they ranked 22nd in rebounds allowed and 13th in points allowed, giving around 18 points and 12 rebounds. So great value on this play right here, and it's proven that these help him in the past matchups. So great value overall. He's just a dog. He's been grabbing boards, just being super consistent with it. If we look at his last 5 games, he's averaging 31 minutes along with 13 shot attempts in all these games. So great value right here. If we look at their last couple of head-to-heads, he had 37, 38. So along with 13 shot attempts. So still like typically the same amount of shots he's taken, just with a slight decrease in minutes. But it was only because of these 2 games. This game was a blowout, and this game he got in foul trouble. But if we look at his most recent games, 33 minutes and 37 minutes, so I expect him to get another like 37-minute game like he did against the Suns. As you guys can see, this one was also a blowout, 20-plus point game. So these matchups with the Lakers and Cleveland Cavaliers have all been close ones in their recent matchups. As you guys can see, 102-116. Last matchup, 121-115. So it should be another good game of basketball overall. just a lot of points being scored, and he's just been a dog against them recently. The value overall, the matchups, and he's been getting his shots up. So just great pick overall. That is our second pick. Jarrett Allen over his points and rebounds. As you guys can see, his points line is hot right now. But we're going to be rocking with the rebounds aspect as well because Lakers just really give up a lot of points. As you guys can see, the rebounds one is hot as well. 3K people are on this one. So we're going to do the little combination of the two hot plays over his points, rebounds, 26.5. So that's our second pick. With the third pick on the other side of the ball for this game, we got two Lakers. Our first one we're going to be rocking with Rui Hachimura over his PRA, his 20.5 line. Love this line right here. Rui's been killing it. As you guys can see, his line has been fluctuating up and down from 19 to 20.5. So again, Prize Picks even sees the great value. We haven't really seen a matchup from Rui against this Cleveland team on the Lakers, so unfortunately we cannot give you guys the data on the head-to-head. But this dude's been killing it recently. As you guys can see, last 10 games he's gone over this line 7 out of the last 10, 70%. So he's just been killing it, and his usage rate's been really going up recently. As you guys can see, he's been averaging over 30 minutes a game in his last 5 games. He's been averaging 32 minutes a game, along with he's been getting his shots up on this Lakers offense, and he's just been fitting in well recently. Ever since he's been in the starting lineup, he's just really been fitting in well, getting those dimes, getting those rebounds, just clicking with all of his teammates. As you guys can see, taking around 12 shot attempts a game, along with pushing 5 3-point attempted a game as well. So great value overall. In the previous games, besides these last two, which were just kind of a blowout right here, as you guys can see, he's been averaging over 35 minutes. So we could see another game where he gets those minutes, especially in this close game that I believe should be Cleveland Cavaliers versus Lakers. So great game overall. And if we look at the position-wise, Cleveland, they're pretty solid defensively against that position, but he's proven in matchups like this Memphis game, for example, where Memphis is actually a pretty solid defensive team. They've been doing really good recently, just limiting points. He's proven that he can score on that position, and just with the way he's been fitting in on this offense recently, love the value on this pick. So this is what we'd be rocked with for our third pick on the other side of the ball for this Lakers team. And they have a lot of injuries too, a lot of questionable players. So he's really just like a main healthy dude that's been playing well recently. So that's what we love to look for. So that is our third pick, Rui over his 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. As you guys can see, this is a hot one as well. 14.2K people are on this as well. So it's a hot pick for a reason. A lot of value on this play. And then lastly, with the last Laker in today's video, we're going to be rocking with Austin Reeves over his turnovers. Now, this dude's been handling the ball a lot more recently. If we look at his last 20 games, as you guys can see, I know his last 3, he hasn't gone over 2 turnovers. But if we look at his matchups, he's had easy matchups. Toronto, a weak team. They have so many young guys in there. He still had 1 turnover. Washington, as you guys know, one of the worst teams in the league this season. Horrible. Brooklyn Nets, one of the worst teams in the NBA this season. So obviously, he's not going to get those over 1.5 turnovers. So great value on this play. If we look at this Cleveland team, they're solid defensively. Against the shooting guard position, they are ranked 4th in forced turnovers, forcing around 2.6 turnovers to that shooting guard position alone a game. So as you guys can see, Austin Reeves in previous matchups against teams like OKC Thunder, for example, they have a pretty solid defense in forcing turnovers. He had 5 against the Kings, 4, Indiana Pacers 5. So he's just had a lot of games where he covers over this line. In his last 20 games, he's gone over this turnover line 60% of the time. So I just really love this matchup. If we look at his last 3 head-to-heads against this Cleveland defensive unit, as you guys can see, he has had 2 turnovers each of their last 3 games. And these were only 25 minutes played, 26 minutes played. So if we look at his minutes played recently and his usage rate, he's been averaging over 33 minutes a game. This really low because of this game right here. But realistically, it's been over 35 minutes a game that he's been receiving. So his uptick in usage rate's been there. He's been handling the ball a lot more recently. And if he was getting 2 turnovers with 25 minutes played only, imagine what he's going to do with 10 extra minutes. So again, just great value on this for him to just get those turnovers just with the way they've been played defensively and him handling the rock a lot more, just being more used on offensively overall. So, and just more value for him, more times where he has chances of turning over the ball. So that is our 4th pick. We're going to be rocking with Austin Reeves over his 1.5 turnovers. So those are our first 4 players. These are the guys that we're going to be rocking with from the Lakers versus Cleveland game. This game's our earlier game, so hopefully you guys get to this picks right away. And then with the 5th pick, we're going to be rocking with DeJounte Murray over his 2.5 3-pointers. Now, this dude's been launching up shots. This Atlanta team's been having a lot of injuries, and he's been just getting his shots up. As you guys can see, in his last 10 games, he's gone over 2.5 3-pointers 70% of the time. His last 5 games, 80% of the time, only missing against this Detroit team. But this dude's been getting his shots up. If we look at his last 10 games, he's attempting 10 3-point shots a game. So he's been having pretty good percentage, shooting 35% on this 3-point percentage. As you guys can see in his last 3 head-to-head against Denver, he's hit this line every single time. And just with these are games without injuries, with Trey in the game and everything. So now that Trey's not even there, and he was only shooting 7 attempts in all 3 of these games, and he still went over. If we look at his last 10, like I just showed you guys, he was shooting 10 3-pointers a game on average in all these. So just with the increase in shots that he's putting up and him hitting it in these last 3 matchups against Denver with only 7 shot attempts and 36 minutes played, if we look at his last 5 games, he's been averaging 39 minutes a game. His usage rate, his everything's just been going up, so more value for us to hit this line. If we look at the point guard position, I know they're pretty good on giving up 3-pointers, but this dude's really been just throwing up shots, and he's been pretty consistent with them recently. As you guys can see, there was a game, where was this game? I forgot the game, but he had so many shots attempted. I think it was 44 in total, so he's been launching them up, and great value for us to hit this line. So that is our 5th pick. Murray over his 2.5 3-point made. And then with the last pick that we're rocking with for today, we're going to be looking at Nick Claxton over his points. Love this line right here. As you guys can see, this matchup against Detroit, Detroit has been struggling recently the whole season, and they do have a lot of injuries. They've struggled this whole season against that center position. As you guys can see, ranked 20th in points allowed to that center position, giving around 20 a game just overall. But now that they have a lot of injuries, they've been slacking even more down below. So I believe he should be the go-to guy. In his last 5 games against this Detroit team, he's gone over this line 5 out of 5. So great value for him at this line. He's been averaging 30 minutes against them. If we look at his last 5 games, he's been averaging 31, so again, an increase in minutes as well. I know these 2 are the ones that really brought it down, but these games are just games where they're struggling, and a blowout. As you guys can see, 20-plus point blowout, so obviously he's going to have the less minutes. But other than that, he's been averaging over 30 minutes a game, so these games against Detroit are typically close games. Both these guys not really top teams at all. As you guys can see, all these games have been within 10 points, so great value for him to get more minutes overall and just hit this line. He's been getting his shots up. As you guys can see, if we look at his last 5 games, he's been taking 9 shot attempts compared to all their head-to-heads where he only took 7 in these games. So again, just him with the usage rate and everything recently and just getting his more shots up, and this team being weak defensively to that position, that should just be value for success. So this is our last pick, Nick Claxton over his points. His 10.5. That should be an easy line for him to hit. So these are my 6 picks that I'm rocking with for today. Again, our player of the day, Max Strus over his 17.5 PRA. Jarrett Allen over his 26.5 points and rebounds. Rui Hachimura over his 20.5 PRA. Austin Reeves over his 1.5 turnovers. DeJounte Murray over his 2.5 3-points made. And then lastly, Nick Claxton over his 10.5 points. Again, you guys don't have to tell all these straight up. You guys could tell if you guys would like, but I'm not forcing you guys to do anything. If you guys are going to take anything from this video, again, I would highly recommend the player of the day. Those are what we've been super consistent with, and that is the play I'm most confident with. So again, if you guys can take anything from this video and like all the data and stuff I showed you guys, I definitely recommend that. You guys can mix and match these picks that I gave you guys just from the information and data I broke down just now, or just tell straight up I love all these picks. I'm just sharing the best information that I can find on the board right now, and this is what I'll be rocking with on the day personally. So that's pretty much all I got for today's video. Again, please drop a like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It just means the world to me. Been grinding for you guys every day. Again, trying to give you guys the best content, the best value, the best research that I can find for you guys, and just break it down to the best of my own abilities. But with that being said, that is all I got for today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I was talking too fast. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday, and thanks for watching, and let's see today.